you might be able to hear birds chirping in the background. That's because there is, because I've got the window open, because it is too fucking hot today. Anyway, I went to Tesco's again, because they got another delivery in, and I've got everyone's favourite, who we do not know, Pig Patch. Yeah, 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 Pig Patch. We all remember him. So yeah, obviously, to be honest, with Pizza Simulator, why release, figures of characters no one cared about, or ones even people, could remember? I mean, the detail on it is really nice. It looks really good, and Scrap Baby's legs look excellent as well. But annoyed that Skicker's on a bit wonky though. But still, it's just like, why? So the cabo on the back is a bit warped. But yeah, this means I still need to get El Chip, and then I'll be able to get Scrap Baby, or at least have all the parts for it. So yeah, again, tenner for it. Yay, good price. But still really weird. I mean, why not? Why do we not have a Molten Freddy? Why do we not have Scrap Trap? Dunno. I mean, you can make a Scrap Baby, but you can't make other Scrap figures. And out of all the ones, why these? Why these? It just seems really, really random. I mean, they are. I mean, I'll give it this. If they are going to release this, at least, they are nice enough figures and they do have really good detail to them. So, yeah. I mean, maybe I'm guessing it's probably because I haven't released scrap figures because of the packaging, being the little colourful one to sort of match the actual pizzeria in Pizzeria Simulator. So I'm guessing that's the logic behind it. Yeah, it's nice enough. It's yeah, yeah. All right. So long story short, I bought another copy of Avril Lavigne Let Go from Poundland. Why didn't I just return the one I had in exchange for this? Well, if you know Poundland, they make things really fucking awkward for you. And to be honest, it was just easier to just get this because, my god, to people who have never tried bringing anything back to Poundland, seriously, don't. It's not worth the fucking headache, believe me. And this is me talking, the guy who bloody takes back his McDonald's chips if they're not hot enough. So, yeah. That's how much of a headache it is taking things back to Poundland. But the last one, it would not rip properly for some reason. Well, I know the reason why, because the disc had a couple of, scratches on. Some reason it ripped perfectly in my PS3. Don't know why. But this one seems to be ripping without a problem. This is the laptop I keep at my granny's, and this is my crap top, I call it, because it's pretty crap. Although I did get it for absolutely nothing. Yeah, this laptop was absolutely free because I did a course, an IT course, and basically at the end of the course you got to keep this laptop. Pretty much the best and most useful thing about this laptop that I use it for is remote desktop, so I can remote onto my actual good laptop at home. Also, it also has my cassette covers as well for when I make cassettes, which are in this drawer. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, as you can see, this one seems to be ripping absolutely perfectly, which is good. So it means that finally I'll be able to have a digital copy of this, which will only cost us £1, because for some reason the vinyl record of this does not include a download code, which just irritates me. But yeah, happy days, hopefully. Well, I went to HMV and I got this. So yeah, I got Cult of Chucky, on Blu-ray for $3.99. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And has a digital copy, which I could not give a shit about. So I'm probably going to just show the download code, and if any of you actually want to use it, you're bloody welcome to. Because I'm just going to rip the Blu-ray, quite frankly. Because for one, that's just easier for me. More convenient, because I can use it on anything. Oh, and also better quality. But yeah, I'll show the download code if you want to download it. For the digital download, then fine. That fell off. So there you are. You had a good look at that. Good. So now you can have this film digitally. You're welcome to have a... Yeah, so hello. Recording this one on my phone, though I am using my Purple Panda microphone. So it should be good quality. So yeah, not really much to see other than yay, happy days. I don't know, what else do you want me to say? Right, couple of problems here. One, I've got the window open because it is so bloody hot. Two, I've got a lozenge in my mouth because I've got a really sore throat. But anyway, this must continue because things. I'm also rattling round a bag. What could possibly be in this? Well, let's grab the first thing out. Guess what? I went into HMV again. Guess what? I bought Curse of Chucky. Now, I deliberately bought... They had two different versions. They had this one and one that said Blu-ray plus digital copy. I deliberately went for the one that didn't have that on there because it was literally like a massive thing across the top, cutting off bits of the artwork. I'd much rather have this cleaner version. Yeah. Curse of Chucky, probably one of the best films out of the franchise, to be honest. Yeah. Really reform. And to be honest, after Seed of Chucky, yeah. I wish the one put stuff like this on the front. But yeah, it's just a disc. I do like that artwork though, but that bit at the bottom is that. Okay, why is this a 15 in some countries? But the UK, it's an 18. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, why are these both 18s? To be honest, I mean, what was Bride? Yeah, Bride is a 15. And to be honest, these aren't really much different. I don't know why. But oh well. Anyway, let's get on to some other stuff. So, I popped into Tesco. And they had the L-Chip figure with the sticker stuck on really wonky on this one, actually. Yeah. But anyway, here he is. So I've got the 5 regular figures in the range. I will need to see... Start again. Lefty, I don't think has surfaced at all in the UK as of yet. If he is, then I imagine he'll probably be an exclusive to Forbidden Planet. But which Forbidden Planet, I don't know. Possibly Forbidden Planet International, which is an annoyance because they don't have a website. And the nearest one to me is a fair distance, so yeah. But just taking a look at the figure. Looks pretty good, sharp detailing. You can see that it obviously reuses the body or arms and parts from previous figures. The scrap baby arm looks pretty good, and you can see sort of a banjo. Legs covered up by the sticker, but yeah, nice figure nonetheless. Now, what Tesco also had, and this is the first time I have ever seen these on a shelf or anywhere officially in the UK. I've already got two of them. It's these, the blacklight figures. We'll start off with Freddy. So yeah, this is just a re-release of 4 out of the 5 figures out of Wave 1. Well, 6 if you count the Build Springtrap, but yeah. So yeah, this is basically just a, I don't know, really weird repaints of all the figures to make it look like they're in front of a blacklight. And looking at them, to be honest, in person they look better than the initial pictures. The box is bloody huge. I mean, that's a regular size FNAF box in comparison. It is much taller and a really weird shape. I don't know why, because for the later sister location releases, they actually shrunk the boxes down, but with these ones, they've made them huge. I have no idea why. But it literally just says Freddy figures. Figuras Action. Yeah. And to be honest, yeah, my initial reaction to these was, what the fuck? But I did see it make a vow at one point that I would buy every single 5.5 inch Five Nights at Freddy's action figure. So yeah, I'm buying these. I'll probably buy all of them. But they are the same price at Tesco as those, so they're tenner. You can see the ones in the range. Yeah, they're just really odd and weird. Now, why only 4? Well, basically, Golden Freddy is the exact same sculpt as a regular Freddy, just repainted, so yeah, it does make sense to have multiple ones of that. And now let's take a look at the Foxy, who looks like he is very, very ill, to be honest. Yeah, not looking too healthy at the minute, Foxy. But yeah, it's weird, because the thing is, these aren't, they're just painted like this. Nothing happens if you actually shine a UV light on them, or a black light if you're American. But yeah, they are weird. To be honest, I don't know why they did this. To be honest, why the new packaging? Also, these haven't been poked through. Ooh. I mean, this is where all the extra Wave 1 figures went, I guess. I mean, I just can't get my mind around it of why they decided to do that. Let's move that deer out of the way. There we go. But it is what it is, I guess, and I will get the other two in the ring, since there's only 4 of them. I hope that this is just like a one-off kind of thing, because again, now if you are going to re-release Wave 1, there's a plane going over by. Can you hear it? That's fucking annoying. It's going to take forever to get around. But yeah, if you were going to re-release Wave 1 and repaint like this, it's like, why? I mean, why not re-release, I don't know, Freddy with just like the white dots in the eyes or something, I don't know. But, and if you're going to do a blacklight, then actually maybe do it so if you shine a blacklight or UV light on them, they actually look different. I noticed that the silver, that I don't know, something about, I've just noticed something about the chest cavity. It's a very vibrant silver. I don't know if it looked like that before, or if it's just, the contrast with the yellow on this. But anyway, excuse me. Yeah, that's that. Nip nap paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Okay, so first thing I got, it's a colour ink cartridge for my printer. Okay, let's go on to good stuff now. So went to HMV again, I knocked over my deodorant. So I'll show you first one. So wow, I'm very close to the camera here. So got Seed of Chucky, and this is kind of like the the black sheep. Black child? What the fuck am I talking about? So this is basically the black sheep of all of the Child's Play Chucky films. And what's my, quick 30-second verdict on it? All the stuff with Chucky and Tiffany in it is actually pretty good. Everything else is pretty shit. So yeah, that's my quick verdict on it. Again, got it on clearance. Interestingly, they don't have Child's Play 2, which is what I was wanting to pick up. No. And they didn't have the 7-film collection either, which is unfortunate. But anyway. So yeah, just looking at your size, you got Chucky, Tiffany, Jennifer Tilly, Regman. I still don't, Regman. I didn't know who Regman was, and I was, how old was I when this film came out? Was it 2003 it came out? I can't remember. If it was 2003, I would have been 4. I can't remember. Anyway. Time to raise some hell. Yes, because this was the last theatrical Chucky film until this year, 2019, where we've got the Child's Play remake, but never mind that. Basic spine. So, yeah. And where the hell did Chucky make this face in the film? Yeah. that is just really weird and really odd. Yay. No digital code. Whatever. It's only good for you guys because I'm just going to rip the Blu-ray. Which is what I normally do. Well, I do for every single one. But anyway, I also bought The Adventures of Tintin Secrets of the Unicorn. Now, I do actually own this on DVD. I actually got it when it came out on DVD. And you can see it was $2.49. That's a really cheap price. That's even cheaper, I think, than Music Magpie, where it was, I think it was $2.79. But obviously this one is brand new. The 3D Blu-ray, I think, was $3.99 or possibly $4.99. I can't remember which, but I couldn't give a shit about 3D Blu-ray. But yeah, this is a really good film, to be honest. And it's a shame that it doesn't look like we're going to get any sequels from it, unfortunately. So they're not, there's no plans to adapt any of the other Tintin comics into feature-length films. Ooh, it seems to be a bit of a scale there, but let's open it nonetheless. I do also have the Tintin DVD collection of all of the 1990s animated series from Tintin. But yeah, absolutely great film. Oh, yeah, I don't think the DVD was blank like this. I can't remember, but that's a bit disappointing. I hate when they just have no artwork on the disc. Like this is like straight up 2001, DVD essentially, just plain black printed on text. No label artwork. It's just like, come on, it's just bloody laziness. And also, pretty much all these Blu-rays now, they also have the clips inside. I'm guessing they're just manufacturing them all just like that, just so in case, because a lot of them are 2-disc sets, a lot of Blu-ray releases. But because a lot of the time with Blu-ray, you get the Blu-ray plus the DVD or Blu-ray plus special features. Nowadays, though, it seems to be they're doing that with the 4K Blu-rays, where you get 4K Blu-ray and regular Blu-ray. But yeah, other than that, can't complain about that. That was a good price a good buy. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I also went to Tesco actually to have a look for some more of these Five Nights at Freddy's Blacklight figures, the other ones. Unfortunately, I went to another Tesco and basically all they seemed to have was the Freddy and the Foxy. And yeah, it seems like I don't know if they were even supposed to get these, to be honest. I think they might have just accidentally got some, I don't know. But I tried both. Two different local Tesco's out of the three that are local to me. The Tesco Extras, which are the big mega stores, but none of them seem to have them. Who knows, maybe they will or maybe they won't, but you can find them. Very easily find them on Amazon and other places, but like the Freddy, I think this Freddy figure on Amazon was like 40 quid. It's like, no. I know in America, I believe they're exclusive to GameStop, but whether that's still the case, no idea. Anyway, that's that. Knick-knack, paddywhack. I am knackered, so I'm going to lie down. Apologies if I sound like shit at the minute. That's because I do. Because I am not well at all, particularly at the minute. Also, dirty shirts. Anyway, I was out and about today because fresh air does you good and that. And I bought myself a new tripod. Yeah, another new one. Mainly because I discovered with my new Panasonic G7 some of the smaller, lighter weight tripods that I like to use for travel. Unfortunately, aren't very good with these things because basically the camera makes it far too top heavy. They still will be getting a use. For example, one of the lightweight ones I've been using for a good few years, I'm actually using with my phone, which I'm using to record this with. But something interesting about this, it says Dixon's Retail. Dixon's well, basically haven't existed in over 20 years, basically because they merged with Curry's, which is now Curry's PC World, so yeah. Full digital, I don't know. If any of this stuff means anything to anyone, then good for you. What I'm interested in is what it says on the side, which is it's 22.4 inches or 57 centimeters when it's fully closed. So that's how small it is, and it can extend to. I'm not quite sure actually what it can fully extend to. Oh, max 62.1 inch or. That's just for that bit, the extension bit. Okay. Doesn't actually say anywhere. Like it's fully extended, but 2.56 pounds or 1.5 kilograms, and I can definitely feel the weight of it. But yeah, I decided to get another tripod. It was £12.50 on sale, and I believe its original retail price was about 30 quid. Excuse me. Oh. So you know, £12.50, good price clearance. It was the last one in stock. So it's all happy days. I know, scissors. I own scissors. It's hard to believe. No carry bag. Shame, it's nice when they do have a carry bag. But I already have one for an existing tripod of about this size, so I could use that. Oh, yes, that feels nice. Operations manual. It's a tripod. It's basically, the origin, but yeah, That is nice that is nice smooth action, which is what I like to see. Oh, that is interesting. Alright, so it's got, I'm glad you can actually manually turn it, but yeah, you can coin turn it, or if you've got a screwdriver that's the right size, you can turn that. That's interesting. I've never had a one that's like that before. Normally it's got its own little thing, but yeah, quite nice. I like this has got nice and smooth movement to this one. Now this, on nearly every tripod I've ever had, this is always generally the first thing to go, and it'll probably be the same in this case. Because I remember with pretty much all of my other ones that are around this size that have this little hand that snaps out like that, that generally always snaps off at some point. I just gotta manually pull it. But yeah, nice. Smooth. So that's plastic, but the outer ones are metal. That's interesting. So yeah, that is nice and solid. Yeah, very happy with that. That is extremely tall. So yeah. All's good, all's happy. Oh, you're yappy. Okay, so this huge box has come in the post today. And it is absolutely huge, and I can't really fit it all in frame. But, you know, I gave it a go to try and fit it in frame as best as I can. But unfortunately, this is not the case. Urgh. Okay. Now, I'm not going to show you what those are, but those are some instructions. And so I reckon someone's just used that old Dell PC packaging to put this thing in. It's my old enemy, packing peanuts. Oh dear, see, it's been jerked open. This is not a good sign. Oh god, it's heavy. Let's get these out of here. Kind of. Remove the box. Put this down. Okay, I might have accidentally pressed stop on the recording there. So, whoops about that, but anyway, yeah. A nice vintage cassette recorder, probably from the 1970s due to the VU meters being analog, not the digital ones from the 80s. But yeah, anyway. Does need a little bit of TLC, but because that's a little bit wobbly, but apparently it all fully works, which is good. Now this, really wish you hadn't put one of them on, because they're always a nightmare to get off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, again. Okay, I really hate those zip tie things. I'm glad these are colour coded as well, so we got line in and line out. And I did get this little adapter in the post, I think yesterday. But that just means I can now plug it into any standard 3.5mm audio jack when I want to record to it, because this has a Dolby B, it'll be noise reduction, but also it can play metal tape. I don't know if it can record to metal, not sure. The head has already been cleaned in that, but yeah, this thing should, and I say should, theoretically all be fully working. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just going to pause this recording, plug it in, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so I've plugged it in. It's got a really short power cable, and I do mean really short. The power cable is about 2 foot long, if not that, probably less. You can see, yeah, it does light up. Got a tape counter, which I'll just reset to 0. We'll open that up and we'll put a tape in. Here's a tape. I can't actually hook this up to my amplifier from where it is right here, because basically the cables will not reach, but here's just to see if the mechanism is working, which it should be. And as you can see, it is. Now, I don't know if the VU meters are actually working, but we will see, won't we? It's not actually bouncing around, but let's just see. Yeah, fast forward and rewind seem to be working. But what I'll do is, like I say, find a space for it and plug it in, and then let's see if we're all good to go. Alright, so it's plugged in, it's hooked up to my amplifier. I'm going to have to get an extension cord. You can see I've actually had to use an existing one and just put it on top of here, because it does really have the world's shortest cable. But yeah, let's get a cassette.
Come on, love, you don't want to miss a good time down at the piano.
So it does appear to be working. I do really love these piano keys, and they are metal. Ooh. So yeah, the VU meters do need to be repaired. Other than that, the tape play itself is working. So, happy days. Okay, so this bit I'm doing very quickly. I didn't plan to actually make this section, but some of you may remember this turntable I got last year, and actually declared it my favourite purchase of last year. I was listening to this, got to Infamy of the Zaros, and basically got to about halfway through, and then the turntable started spinning far too quickly. like spinning when it was set to 33 RPM, it was spinning at around 60 to 70 RPM, so practically double. Basically, if you do get this issue, and luckily it's a very common issue in these older turning tools. Basically, there's a lot of grease and gunk that gets around the motor. Basically, if you clean out the motor, it fixes the issue. So yeah, perfect, working again. Something also worth noting is I thought this turntable would be from the 1980s. It's not. It's actually from 1978, so it's even older than that. It is pretty old. This turntable, but it's in perfect working order for something that is very old. Also, I did see initially I thought was a direct drive one. At least that's what was advertised as. It's not. It is belt driven. Though the belt is perfectly fine. It doesn't start to decay. And I imagine the belt on this is probably being replaced at some point. But also, I don't know if this will be permanent or not. But regardless, basically, tape deck is here. I've opened it up just to see if I could get the VU meter to work, because that's the only thing on it that wasn't working. And I almost got the one on the right working. To be honest, it's a pretty big job to take it apart and that, and from what I saw, basically, you have to get to the VU meters, you basically have to take everything out, and to be honest, for me, not really worth it. The main reason I wanted this is for playing chrome or metal tapes if I get any. But also, you know, that's it, basically. So yeah, a little extra bit there. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you this time around, look at this apple. It's just like the ones in Lazy Town. God, this is a really good replica of one of those. Anyway, let's go on. Apologies if you can hear next door's dog barking, but seriously, it is far too fucking hot today, so fucking deal with it. I'm having to. Right. So, first package. Oh. Yeah. I think we both know that it's going to be a cassette. Surprise, surprise. I should just recall this cassettes and vinyls to unbox, really, because of the amount of them. But you never know, we might find a wild card in the mix. Oh, okay. Not precisely what I was expecting. But these are some translucent red, as you can see, blank sets. I'm not sure how long they are. I think I just got like the minimum amount. Actually, is there anything actually on these? Let's use my trusty device that I use for winding cassettes, if I can find it. And I can't fucking find it. Oh well. Trusty old finger. I don't know if there's actually any tape on these or not. No, there is. Oh. A little bit chewed. A little bit chewed. I think there's very little tape at all on this. The main reason is I just wanted the case. Unfortunately, it looks like the case is not screwed together. It looks like it's clipped together, and I'm just wondering. Yeah, and what's it got? It's got its right protect notches also. So already done, so I have to tape over these. Because the idea was, I got a couple of these just to test out, and what I was going to do is, have I got one to hand? I must have one, surely. Yeah, that'll do. Come on. I wasn't sure if I was going to release this or for my own personal use, but Series 2, this is one of the cassettes, Series 2 of my original audio series, the Don Free Doncaster podcast. Since, you know, the colour palette for that one was red, I thought maybe could be re-released. Let's put that there. Do it with a red cassette. I think that looks nice. But the fact that it doesn't have screws on, so because what I was planning on doing is basically unscrewing this and replacing the tape. But since it doesn't have screws and it's clipped, it's either clipped or glued together. That may be a problem. Also, if you can hear workmen, apologies for that as well. This is the only time really I've got to record this, so needs must. I'm making a bit of a mess while I'm doing this because I'm knocking everything off. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be a way. Get this apart. I don't want to scratch the casing. That's a little bit irritating. But yeah. Because to be honest, these didn't cost much. It was the postage. The postage was a little bit expensive. I think these cost like 90p each or something like that. Yeah, a little bit irritating about that. Anyway, onto this. What did I just do with the... There they are. So sorry I'm to do this behind camera, but basically the way these labels are put on, I can't actually get at the bloody labels. I can't actually remove the labels on these, which shows my address, or rather, in this case, my granny's address. Which I don't want any of you seeing, no offence, but I don't trust you lot to not come and find me. Okay, so this person decided to use bin bags and a ton of fucking bubble wrap. Alright, but just to the bubble wrap. There we go. Here we are. Gorillas, humans. Picture this. This looks larger in person for some reason. I don't know why, because I've held it on the shelves and that before. But yeah, let's have a nice look. So here we've got 2D here. Murdoch, who doesn't really look very green. And on the front we've got Noodle. Unfortunately, even the £300 deluxe version, which this isn't, by the way, this isn't. This cost me £10 plus £3 postage. They don't. There's not a version out there that includes the deluxe tracks, which is annoying because one of my favourite tracks on this album is The Apprentice, which is not on here. Good thing about this is a lot of picture discs irritate me when they don't have, you know, a box and that. And this doesn't have a box, though it does have a bit of card. Let's remove this vinyl. Very glossy. And here we have Russell Hobbs on the back there. And while I'm holding it, and I am holding it, there we are, we get some artwork. This was missing from it, so let's put this back. Actually, shall we have Russell Hobbs or Murdoch facing forward? I think we'll have to go Murdoch. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We've also got the track listing on the back, so I'm slightly annoyed they put that massive sticker on the front. To be honest, with all the tracks and the listings and that, when they've just put it on the back as well. Yeah. That's nice. It's nice enough. It's nice. And for the price of it, can't argue with that, to be honest. Because I think its retail price is about 25 quid. 25, £30 for this. So, it's getting it for that. Yeah, I'm fine with it with that price. Nice, happy enough. All happy, 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 happy. So yeah, he's a little bit disappointed with these, to be honest. It's not exactly what I thought they were going to be. If I can get these apart, you know, it'd be great if I could, actually. You know what, let's have a little go now, eh? Let's just have a little go right now, right this second. Okay, so... So I'm wondering how I would... How the hell would I separate these? Because I don't want to break it. I think this thing... It's either been clicked together or glued together. But this feels extremely light. I just wish I could get at it. But I think that was the idea of the person who was selling it, because you could get the tape in different lengths, and I just chose the minimal because it was the cheapest. And I think that's why. It's just like, because, you know, I'll just swap the reels inside there, just swap the tape. Yeah, I've no idea what quality, how good of a quality tape this is. It'll be. I mean, it clearly is. Let's fast forward now a bit. Clearly is. Okay, just a quick little bit to prelude with. So those cassettes, the red ones, well, here they are. And I've actually swapped. I did actually manage to crack them open, basically using a flathead screwdriver, and basically swapped the cassettes, the actual tape in them. You can see this is the old tape that was in this one. Actually, with this, you can actually see how little tape that is. I reckon this will probably be about 10-15 minutes per side. Whereas this is an hour-long tape. Now with this one, crack this open, I did make a slight error because I pushed up on the wrong side, and there is a slight little crack in it. I don't know if you can see that, or just about, just here, slight little crack. But other than that, all came apart pretty well. The second one doesn't have any issues on it, but it looks pretty nice. I did notice also there's an A and a B there, but I'll put this away like that. You can see them both in there, and it does match up well with the colour scheme. But these are my prototypes for the Series 2 cassettes, as compared to these, which are the final versions, which you can actually buy. You can actually order these. But originally, I was going to do hour-long tapes and have one episode per side. But I decided to go back on that and just do what I was doing before and use 90-minute tapes, so I could get 3 episodes per cassette. One, that is a lot easier to do. It's actually a lot easier to get 90-minute tapes, but also these tapes are better quality as well. They're Maxwell. And also some of the episodes were slightly over half an hour. Just slightly, so this gives it a bit of wiggle room. Whereas these half an hour is literally all you get on these ones. But I've literally just replaced the case. I thought I've got 2 of them. Got 2 of these prototypes, which just kind of sit permanently on display, so I thought, yeah, put them on there, and that means I don't have to worry about putting tape over the Right Protect notches if I want to record on them. And it means with these, I've got 2 extra tapes here. Though I actually did break off the Right Protect notches on the prototypes, so I'll have to put tape over them to record some on them. But yeah, I think they're about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh well. At least, you know, I was able to get into them using a screwdriver. And thankfully, I didn't break anything. So, yeah. Happy days, as it seems. Okay, seriously, why is there always fucking planes going by? Literally, why is it always when I'm about to record? Well, anyway, this came in the post today. It's the... Oh, I think it's... Is it the 11th or the 12th of July? I can't exactly remember. You can see what this is. I can slide that out. So, it's The Simpsons Deep, Deep Trouble 7-inch EP. You can see here the full album, which I do already own. So you might be thinking, why'd I get the EP? Well, it's just something nice to have, but also it includes Deep, Deep Trouble Dance Mix Edit, as well as the LP edit. Now, as far as I'm aware, the LP edit will probably be the regular version. Dance Mix Edit, I don't know. Because Deep Deep Trouble, there are 2 versions of it already. There's the singles version, which was done for the music video of Deep Deep Trouble, and then the album version, which was pretty much exactly the same, except had a longer introduction, and the chorus went on for a bit longer at the end. So yeah, that's the main differences. I do love The Simpsons Geek Geek Show featuring Bart and Homer. Oh, what is wrong with you, Maggie? And that is just a really weird picture of Bart. There is a picture disc of Deep Deep Trouble that is literally this. And it's really weird, to be honest. But to be honest, oh, yeah, but something nice to have. Deep Deep Trouble. I actually prefer Deep Deep Trouble to do the Bartman. Yeah, I know, controversial opinion. But, yeah, that's it for that, I guess. Okay, got a couple of packages here. Let's open this packet first. That was helpful. Let's just rip it open. Okay, so this is something I got off eBay. Now, it is a composite switch box, but I'm not going to be using it for that. I notice it wobbles quite a bit, but if it works fine, it should be okay. I did get a much nicer RCA switch box off Amazon, I think early in the year, or it might have been late last year, I can't remember. But basically, ever since I got my Sony tape deck, I ran out of inputs, so I needed a one with 3. So that's why I've got this. A little bit wobbly in that, but hey, if it works. And it comes with some RCA cables as well. And it only cost me a couple of quid. This is the thing, though, that I'm really interested in, however. And this has come a long way. It's come all the way from the USA to come here. And thankfully, as far as I'm aware, I don't think I've been charged customs. I think that is either... If it has been charged customs, then it's gone to the eBay seller, or just hasn't got charged any customs. Nicely packaged. And here it is. It is the limited edition Target exclusive pink and blue translucent marble colour vinyl. And as you can see of the way that colour is spelt, yeah, this is the US exclusive, Target exclusive version. Now, why is this Target exclusive and not coming to anywhere else? I don't know. But it is a bit annoying that they get an exclusive version in America. Because, because the thing is, it's on Target's website as well, but they will not import to our website. So I ended up paying, including the delivery, I think it was about £37 for this. Which isn't bad, considering the cheapest really you can find, the standard black version of the album here in the UK, is around £25, and a lot of places are charging more than that, to be honest. So, yeah. And it includes the download code to download an MP3 version of this. So that is good, especially considering tomorrow, at the time of filming this, I will be going to Blackpool for a couple of days, and then Liverpool for a couple of days from there. I have listened to this album before, but only once on Spotify just to listen to it, because I was planning on buying the vinyl anyway. It took a while, though, for the vinyl to come out. Normally, a vinyl release, is normally released along the same, around about the same time, or usually at the same time as the CD, and the digital version. However, with this, it wasn't the case. The vinyl didn't come out until, I think, was it late June or early July, one of the two? There we go. And, but the actual album was released in April, along with the CD. I don't know, it's got a nice matte finish to it, and I do quite like the artwork. In terms of the album, well, I've only listened to it through 100% once, because I knew I was going to get the download code with this. So, to be honest, it's okay, I guess. Not the best Pink album, to be honest. I think it is a weaker one. Let's go see, where's the download code? Right, so I'll just put that download code off to the side. It's not an open spread one either. So we do get a poster, and it is folded up, so it is quite large. So yeah, it's just the album artwork, but quite large. It's essentially just under the size of 4 vinyl records. And we get all the album information on the back. It's a nice way of doing it, to be honest. And here are the vinyl records in. Are these plastic lined? No, but they're not rough. So let's have a look at them. Just look at that. Now, they're not 180 gram, they're actually pretty thin, actually. They're probably one of the thinnest, actually, vinyl records I have. They are pretty thin. So it goes to your standard, not heavyweight, which is a little bit unusual, because normally, with special edition versions, they normally go for the 180 gram, especially if it's like this. Now, they say colour. This marble effect really does look nice, but I'm wondering, is it a picture disc and not just colour? Because either the colours are just random like this, so how many blues and that you get compared to the rest of them to get that marble look. So either it's random, or if they're not, if they're all exactly the same, I'm wondering if it's actually a picture disc. And they just don't want to say picture disc because that'll infuriate some collectors, because some collectors, you know, picture disc obviously doesn't sound as good as colour or black vinyl. So we'll look at the other one as well. Yeah, so this one is different to that one. There's only a teeny tiny bit of blue, mainly in that corner. But yeah, I didn't mind paying, you know, 36, 37 quid for this, to be honest. Just to get, you know, a nicer version of it. Because normally, you know, I wouldn't fork out as much of that if it was just, you know, a coloured one, but because of its marble looking finish, it does look really nice. So that's why I was willing to fork out a bit more for it. And I've got a download code for it as well, which is on the back of here. So, yeah. Happy days, people. Happy days. Doing this one outside. Mainly because, well, it's unusually sunny and that's for Britain. So you know I hate it because I'm more of an indoors kind of person. Anyway, let's get this thing out. It's in 50 million tons of bubble wrap. Some of you, well actually, maybe some of you, will know exactly what this is. And some of you probably won't. Now, I can't actually see the screen here. This is the only damage on it, which is why I got it at such a great price. I think I paid about a £5 for it, including the postage. But yeah, nice sort of wood grain finish. There we go. Oh, I was right the first time. I was wondering why this feels. So yeah, this is what it is. Should have done the bottom row first. A little bit dusty, but this is a cassette drawer, and this is for putting cassettes in, because my collection of cassettes, mainly ones that I've made myself, has grown quite large, so I need more space, so I thought I'd get one of these. They actually, you can still buy them even today, but the ones you get are all 100% plastic, whereas this is wood, essentially. Though the drawers are just plastic. So, yeah, that is that. Hooray. Okay, so we're back upstairs. I'm constantly knocking the camera here, but as you can see, I have, this is empty, by the way, this one's empty. But yeah, I've almost completely filled this thing. Now, the interesting thing is that if I just get one of these out, this one will do. So with these pre-recorded cassettes that are from either the 80s or the 90s, which are ones that I actually own, they fit pretty much perfectly. However, my ones that, like this one that I have made myself and pre-recorded, they are slightly a bit too small for these little notches inside. And the reason is basically during the 1990s, particularly the late 90s, they shrunk the size of the cassette case down a bit, essentially. companies like Maxwell and other companies next were basically trying to make compact cassettes as compact as possible because they were trying to compete with their CD, and somewhat later on mini disc, though depending on where you lived. Now, obviously, this thing, in order to be compatible with all sizes of cassettes, the holes are just made to, the widest possible one. For example, even some of these 81, some of them fit better than others, because pretty much most of the cassettes I own, even pre-recorded ones, the cases are never the same thickness a lot of the time, because they, unlike CD jewel cases, there just really wasn't a standard to it, particularly. So, I mean, there was, though, a lot of companies would ignore that. So, yeah. Like, for example, this cassette has ridges all around it. This one does not. So, actually, this black one is a few millimeters, like a couple millimeters wider, so that one fits perfectly. That one has a little bit more room to wiggle. So yeah, it was just stuff like that. Not huge amounts, literally it's a few millimeters in every case, but it can always make the difference. So yeah, you wouldn't really have this problem if it was, say, on a rack. Though, to be honest, I do prefer this kind of pull out style, even if it is a bit wobbly. But yeah, happy days. Okay, I apologise if my voice is a bit croaky, and but my hay fever is acting up. I've got the window open. Excuse me. And we've got a nice lovely little package here. Yes, Eiffel 65 Blue Dada B on cassette. This cost me, can't remember how, £2.50. It's a little bit loose there. Very loose, actually. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, it's a little bit folded. That's a little bit irritating. Flatten that out. So, Eiffel 65 Blue is my favourite song of all time. So, I guess when I saw this on cassette pretty cheap, so I thought, might as well get, ooh, is that? I hope that's not mould in there. It's only on one side. I'm hoping it's not, but yeah, we've got Dolby noise reduction, good. We've got blue on this side and on the other side. We've also got blue. 3 tracks on each. So we've got original Ice Pop version, Hangover remix, radio edit, and Max 4 remix other side, original Ice Pop radio edit. Okay, same on both sides. I think this is the same, because I do have it on vinyl, which is, not in retail packaging or anything like this is, but yeah, it's nice. I think clearly it's on a ferric. If I just wind this forward a bit, I think we're going to find it's going to be on your standard ferric, and yes, it is. Okay. Pretty light, actually. To be honest, I probably could have made I know I probably could have made a better recording of it myself by the looks of it. I haven't listened to it yet, obviously, because I've just opened it, but yeah. So this was like at the very end of cassettes here, but thing is though, this might get a re-release now, because cassettes are on the rise, at least here in the UK. So you never know. But it's nice to have. Okay, there we go. Make sure I switch the microphone on. So, Yeah, this is a nice little tripod I got for, I think, £1 off eBay. It's a little bit smaller than I'd like, but the main thing is you can, if I actually screw this on to my camera, there we go, it makes a pretty good actually handle. But actually, you know what, I thought initially it was a bit small, but actually it's quite a nice size for I just use it as a handle. So the other thing I got was this. Today, let's put him down, if we can put him flat. There we go. So yeah, this is Rockstar Foxy, and he looks pretty damn good. Although I will say though, I think he is too light. I think he should be a bit of a darker red, to be honest, than he actually is. But to be honest, not too bad. And the parrot has surprisingly well detailing to it as well. We obviously get Scrap Baby's arm. But yeah, quite like this one. Again, I got it from Tesco for £10. So always happy to have that. And if I just grab the other two figures I have. So yeah, unfortunately, so I went back to Tesco, and I reckon they must have had a delivery yesterday, because they did have one Rockstar Foxy and one Rockstar Freddy. It was the same Tesco I went to last time, so yeah, clearly they got probably another weave of them in, and there we are. So yeah, hopefully they get some more in. And this tripod is actually working as a pretty good handle as well. It's less, because for example, this is me holding the camera, because I'm it regularly, but this is me holding it with that, so it makes a good handle, especially upright like this. Actually, it's pretty comfortable actually. So yeah, not a bad buying, not a bad day whatsoever. Well, I've got a bag here. I've been shopping. So, I'll grab the first thing out because that's not really this interesting, but in here there should be, I think there should be 10. But these are 7-inch vinyl sleeves, which are a bit of a nightmare to try and get hold of actually. Or at least for a decent price, because a lot of the time they're more expensive, but I got 10 of these and it cost me £4.20. Why does the camera keep coming down? And that was basically from my local record shop. So yeah, other than that, HMV are still having their clearance sale on. I hear a certain dog is crying. Why are you crying? What's the matter? What the matter? What the matter? What the matter? Oh well. Who knows? Anyway. So yeah, this I got for myself, which is Bride of Chucky, which I think is the best Child's Play film, or even Chucky film ever. $3.99 for the Blu-ray, which is really good. Because basically I was going to buy the Child's Play collection, but I think what I'm going to do is just pick and choose what films I like. Plus this means I can get cheap, but yeah, good price. Also, something worth noting is HMV's points loyalty scheme is coming back. Basically, I don't know, everyone who was on the HMV points card loyalty scheme, you'll have received an email. Check your spam, it usually comes in the spam, at least it did with me, about your loyalty. In fact, although it might be too late, it probably is too late by the time this video comes out to transfer your points over. You got until the 26th of, I think it's either June or July, one of the two. I think it might be July. But to transfer your points over, but yeah, unfortunately I won't get my points for this, but it's $3.99. And my brother is giving me the money for this, but this is the 2009 extended cut of Friday the 13th, so the remake, which again was $3.99. So yeah, my brothers. Although I'll be honest, I'll probably be the one who ends up ripping probably both of these. I will definitely be ripping Bride of Chucky, which, actually, you know what, let's have a look at it. I won't open the other one because that one is my brother's, but I imagine it'll probably just be the disc. Because the thing is the box set offers nothing that the single releases don't. So yeah, yeah, it's just the Blu-ray disc. But you might say, well, the box set is better value, and it probably is. Thing is, though, at the moment, Eyes is a bit of shorter money at the minute. So yeah. Ooh. So that was that. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Give that dog a bone. Yeah. Okay, so this is this packet, and I'm just going to have to open it off camera here. Oh, my dog's come to have a look. That's nice of him. Comes have a sniff of the lens. Yeah, have a nice sniff of my lens. Don't mind at this. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's not what I thought. I thought it would be something else. I thought it would be my microphone, but it's not. It's actually this. Oh. So yeah, it's something I don't normally recommend getting, but we'll see if this is alright. So this, will you stop sniffing the bloody lens? So this actually feels pretty solid. So this is obviously an off-brand charger, Samsung charger. The main reason is it's a fast charger. Now this, this is micro USB cable. That's no real good, basically. But this is for my dad. Basically one of his Father's Day gifts because he wanted a fast charger. The cable is actually pretty good. Actually, not a bad cable, not bad at all. So yeah, oh, what are you scared about? And actually, this actually comes at a pretty good time because I believe tomorrow is Father's Day. So yeah, that's that. I can't actually believe I missed this massive UPS sort of letter thing. I don't know, I was looking for a package that had come while I was out. I was thinking, where the fuck is it? And I thought, oh, this thing is just a piece of cardboard, but no, there's something in here. And I'll just check, so okay, so that's my invoice. That's just a UPS thing. And ta-da! I'm gonna focus on this. So this is the Purple Panda, and most of you are probably going, what the fuck is that? Is it a pair of earphones? No, you're close. Not earphones. I got this basically for when I'm out and about filming, mainly for when next month, or at least next month at the time recording this, when I go to Blackpool and Liverpool, this will help for outdoor. So if this has cost me £22 on eBay, and what this is, actually, Let me put the camera down like that. Bit of a wobble. There we go. And we can empty all the stuff out. There we go. Oh dear. So this is the main thing. So this is a clip-on mic, and actually this feels actually really nice actually. It does, honestly. There we go. Really solid build, and it is pretty much the best budget clip-on mic. I mean, a clip-on mic can end up costing you God knows how much. But the good thing about this is the amount of bloody accessories. So, for one, there's an extension cable. So, with this extension cable, basically, cable can be a lot longer. It's a nice little wind noise. I will not get that out because it'll get covered in God knows what. Give you a free gift for becoming a customer. Okay, great. A free gift that I probably do not care about, but it's also a compatibility guide. There's extra clips here and an adapter. This is made for GoPro. But yeah, I'm just having a. Oh, okay. I see how this works. So, the good thing about this is it's powered by the audio jack. Okay. Now, I do have an action camera, the iSaw Edge, which is not a GoPro, though I don't know if this will be compatible with it or not. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not particularly bothered if it is, to be honest, because I don't tend to use it that much, and the stuff I do, generally the audio is not a massive thing, but there's a compatibility guide. So it can be used with a variety of things. And it's like a... Right. So that's that. Thanks for that. Is anything else in the little pouch? No, I don't think so. Oh wait, there is. I thought there was missing something, so yeah, here is the adapter for using with cameras and camcorders. So to be honest, I'm probably just going to permanently have that plugged in. There we go. And what I'm going to do there we go. Okay, so yeah, I've just plugged in the Purple Panda microphone into it, and I can see from the audio levels that it is registering. So yeah, let me know how I sound at the minute. Hopefully it all sounds well and good. Let's actually clip this to my shirt. There we go. Okay. And actually, I've seen a really nice shot. There is my dog having a kip. Oh, isn't that nice? Bobby! Oh, Bobby! You look very unamused, Bobby. Well. But yeah, the good thing about this is I'll probably carry this thing around with me, actually. But yeah, especially the fact that it's compatible with, you know, smartphones and that, with just a simple adapter like that, and the fact that if we actually take a look at my actual microphone, which is mounted on the top, which is mounted onto the camera, if I take that off. So this is the microphone I was using before. And I've done an unboxing of it and everything. But yeah, this is my shotgun mic. Now, I imagine that microphone is probably going to sound better than this, but still, though, this is going to be nice when I'm out in the field. I'll just need a better sounding quality microphone. So, yeah, happy days. Happy days. Just so you know, this is the free gift from the Purple Panda. Yeah, so if any of you want it, you literally just have to put your name and your email address in to register, but yeah, no thanks. Also, I thought I'd show you this. So this is a Cisco location box, which has some of my Cisco location figures and a glow-in-the-dark Foxy there, but yeah, at the minute, that's what I'm sort of doing with the extra figures at the moment, because I don't really have an actual place for these yet. I might see, because the thing is, I don't see any of these types of boxes, and this is actually from the plush. I actually got it from a plush, so yeah. Okay, so stuff in this bag. So the stuff I'm showing, I've already shown in a video before, or after, depending on when these are released. Probably before, but if you have seen my searching for Got To merchandise or memorabilia number 2 on my other channel, then you will have seen these briefly. But anyway, so long story short, at the time of recording this, I've just come back from a holiday where I spent a couple of days in Blackpool and a couple of days in Liverpool. And in Liverpool, I picked up this Sherlock Series 1 and 2 Blu-ray, brand new, for £2, because I didn't own it Series 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I only owned it on DVD, so I thought £2, can't beat that. Well, maybe you can, but not brand new, I doubt it. So yeah, and this was from some sort of outlet shop that was selling DVDs, Blu-rays and vinyls extremely cheaply, so yeah. I also went to Forbidden Planet International, which is called Worlds Apart in Liverpool, and the reason for this is because there is another Forbidden Planet there, which is the regular Forbidden Planet. So obviously the other one, to distinguish the two, is called Worlds Apart. And from there, I picked up these two. So these are, there we go. So these are the other two Blacklight Five Nights at Freddy's figures. Now these were £12.99 each, so slightly more than they were at Tesco, but these ones weren't at Tesco. I don't know how my Tesco got them, because they're supposed to, I found out these are supposed to be exclusive to Forbidden Planet International. So how Tesco got them, I don't know. They might have just ran out of some of their batch. They don't actually see it exclusive anywhere on them, but yeah. But for some reason Tesco only ever got, and this is the same because I went to multiple Tesco's, you know, just to confirm my theory, but they only ever got in the Freddy and the Foxy. They might have gotten more in since, I don't know. It's the 21st of July 2019 at the time of recording this, so I don't know, but to be honest, £12.99, it's a little bit more, but not ridiculous. So I picked up the other two, so now I have all the Blacklight figures in the range. Still no Lefty figure. I was wondering if Lefty would be exclusive to them. It might be, I don't know. But as far as I'm aware, it hasn't had a UK or even Europe or anywhere outside of the US release. And to be honest, this isn't surprising, because normally it does take a long time, and you'll always be able to tell because basically eBay will then get flooded with them. But you always be able to tell because they'll have a silver sticker on the front that'll just say exclusive. It won't say exclusive to any particular place, because basically Funko, to save time when they distribute to, you know, other countries in the world, they don't really give a shit on printing on the theaters and that, so just writing exclusive. So, yeah. Anyway, that was that. So, happy days. I don't think I can accurately describe how fucking hot it is today. Ugh. Anyway, let's open this, shall we? So this cost me £1.76 from Music Magpie, and this is something very special. Focus soon. It is the Shrek 2 Special Edition soundtrack, 2-disc deluxe version. Yeah. Kind of like I remember the special edition DVD there was. Am I supposed to be opening it this way, or was it supposed to open? Okay, it's not supposed to open that way. It's supposed to open this way. These ones I find a bit weird that open that way, but whatever. So yeah, 2 discs with the poster artwork slightly rearranged. But this is a legitimately good soundtrack. It is a good album. Alright, this folds out in an... Oh, okay. So on this side, we just get loads of bits of information. But on the other side, we get a mini poster for Shrek 2. Wow, I'm going to be fixing all the rage. Oh god, which way? Let's fold this way. Okay. The thing is, a lot of people watching this, possibly, or a lot of people say who are, I don't know, around 10 years old, probably don't even remember how big Shrek was. They only remember Shrek the meme. The discs are pretty dusty, but let's see if they are working. So I've got my disk drive. So, okay. Includes exclusive bonus track anime Shrek 2 featurette and DVD. Let me pause this. No. There we go. I don't want to get a YouTube copyright. I do not want to get a YouTube copyright for that. Hopefully I will not. Alright then, but yeah, it seems to be working. Great. There we go. Make sure I turn the microphone on. Right, anyway, here's a package. It's from eBay. Okay, you saw that it was from eBay. So, what's in it? Got a good idea. Never 100% sure. Now I've got a certain idea. Now I know. So I bought this after seeing a clip of the show on YouTube, and it is a few years old, which is why I got it incredibly cheap. Dara O'Brien, this is the show. So yeah, hooray for that. Now this is a show from 2010, and interestingly it was released on Blu-ray. The This cost me £3, including free postage. So that was pretty good. So yeah, because normally comedy shows are only released on DVD. Bit of bubble wrap inside. And yeah, Blu-ray looks reasonable. I'll probably rip the Blu-ray anyway. But yeah, it's unusual for basically stand-up to be released on Blu-ray. Like, for example, the last one I bought, that was new anyway, was Sarah Millican's last stand-up DVD, which was only available on DVD, it wasn't on Blu-ray. So yeah, this was back in 2010, so I guess they were kind of testing the waters, because, to be honest, I haven't seen a single of any comedian really release their stand-up onto Blu-ray. So yeah, I mean, there is less of a point, obviously, to release something onto Blu-ray than there is DVD, I guess. But still, you know, if you're going to release it, then if it's filmed in HD, you might as well release it on Blu-ray. But yeah, anyhow, that's kind of it. Yay! Okay, so apologies if you can hear things going on outside, but whatever. Let me show you what I bought off Facebook. So, the first thing I bought, and I bought these all off the same person. So, I don't know why they've kept this bit. Here are some TKD Blu-rays. Here, and I think there are 17. So 17 TKD Blu-rays, and they are TKD because of their logo just here. There we go. So yeah, I believe these are printable ones. I don't have a printable disc, but they look a little bit different to a regular blank Blu-ray, and the reason is because they're DL discs, or higher density discs, because they are 50 gigabytes as opposed to 25. So yeah, they are higher. And to put that in perspective, most Blu-rays, even ones that films and that come on, are usually single layer Blu-rays, which are 25 gigabytes. So that is good, because actually finding them is pretty hard, because I don't know any companies who currently make them. I mean, you can... There's a baby crying next door. Hopefully you can't hear that because of my shotgun mic, but anyway. So yeah, but also they had... so they were £3 for the Blu-rays. And here are... I'm not quite sure how many CDs. You know what, I should check my phone, actually, because although none of these packs are complete, my phone will tell me exactly how many. Right, okay. So, these are a pack of 38 CDs, which are all 80 minutes, which I think were £4, I don't know. Can't exactly remember. I know the total cost for everything I'm going to show you was £12 for everything, so yeah, 38 CDs, and what brand are these? Oh, they're not all the same brand. The ones on bottom are different. But yeah, they're just like standard CDs. 38 of them, which is good. Now, why do I want blank CDs? Basically, these are for making production masters for when I do cassettes. When I make my own cassettes, I run them off a CD, basically, which is a digital copy of them, so then it can just be ran. And finally, some more TKD Blu-rays. Actually, that was 29 CDs, and this is a pack of 38 TKD Blu-rays. So again, hold it up to the camera, there we go, TKD, but these are only 25-minute ones, so your standard length of a Blu-ray disc. So yeah, that is pretty much that. So why do I want Blu-ray discs? Essentially, basically because for a while I've been thinking of releasing some of my short films, and I was planning on doing a DVD release because basically I couldn't really find any Blu-ray discs at a good price. They're normally pretty expensive, but when I saw them on Facebook, I thought, yeah, I could do a very short run of them, so yeah, that might actually be a thing. So, yeah, let me know if that's something you'd like. It is going to be the Six Sec Productions 2009 to 2019 collection, which is, I mentioned on my other channel, I said I'd be releasing it on DVD, though I might release it on Blu-ray, and let me know if you'd be interested in that, so yeah. Okay, so I went to B&M today, and I wasn't planning on buying anything, but I saw this, which is Scooby-Doo and Batman the Brave and the Bold, for not $2.99, it was actually half price, so I got it for $1.49. Let's open it up. Let's grab the knife, why not? So this is actually a pretty good Scooby-Doo film, and also a pretty good Batman Brave and the Bold sort of film, because it does balance the two out pretty evenly. It's especially good if you like the Scooby-Doo mysteries Batman from the 1970s, early 70s. Wow, that just looks cheap, that. This isn't available on Blu-ray, at least not in the UK. I couldn't tell you if it is in America or not, but it does include a couple of special features, and it's really hard for the camera to focus on this because it's reflecting off everything. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if these are full episodes or not, or they're just shorts. I don't know, but yeah, even though I have seen this before, I thought, why not? For $1.49, why not? Because for one, it's supporting physical formats as well, and that I would have rather have had it on Blu-ray. But for $1.49, yeah, why not? So I don't know what else to say. Yay! So we got a little packet. And I forgot to bring a knife. I'm gonna have to rip it off camera because I'm stretching over the camera to try and get it. Ooh. You might be thinking, what the hell is this thing? Well, there you go, there's some writing, but no, let's open this up. So we can see here, it's Bluetooth. Maybe. It wants to focus on the floor for some reason. So we'll switch to manual and tell it fuck off. So yeah, you can see it's a Bluetooth device with the USB on the end. So basically this is a Bluetooth receiver powered by USB. And basically it's a little adapter, and the reason I've got this little thing is it's basically for my soundbar, because my soundbar does not have Bluetooth. I actually opted for the one that didn't have Bluetooth because it was an extra £30–40, and I've had it for a good few years and I haven't used the Bluetooth on it. I haven't needed Bluetooth on it for all that time. The only reason I'm adding it is because basically my laptop speakers are a bit shite. My previous laptop speakers were pretty good and pretty decent. Now I could just get, some speakers. I thought in fact I do have some, but it's just a bit of an awkward place. I'd much rather use the soundbar, and I have been using it wired, but it's a little bit awkward, so I'm just using this little Bluetooth adapter. I don't know how good or bad it is. It cost me. Let's have a look at my eBay actually, and I'll tell you exactly how much it cost me. Okay, so here we are. So you can see here it was £2.59. So it is meant for a car adapter, which I guess you can use this in the car. No problem at all. I don't know how good the Bluetooth quality is. So I don't know, is there anything I can hook it up to, because this is basically just an input. Well, I'll set this up at some point. The good thing is my soundbar does have a USB port on it. It's meant for if you have a USB with some MP3s and that on it, you can plug that in there, but it should be enough to power this device. And then it has an aux input, which isn't being used because I use digital in. So yeah, sorry, not a digital, an optical in. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of there at the minute. So yeah, that was that.